Hello, this is Life of the PK Part 5. Um, yeah, 5. Can't believe I'm doing it for 5 weeks. I'm so thankful and grateful for all of the support, comments, likes, subscribers. It's very much appreciated. I see all of the comments and I thank you for it. I do want to say that I am going to be moving from my testimony to just some opinions and some answers to questions that I've gotten from people over the last couple months, I guess you could say. But for today, we're going to talk about my college years because, we talked about junior high, high school, recap. Kind of middle school was never fun for everybody. High school was great-ish. Senior year was awesome. Going to college classes. Now I'm going to go transition from these 4 to these 4 years. This block. I went to Ohio State University of Lima. Shout out to all my Lima friends out there. I was very thankful to get into that school. It's a regional campus, or no, sorry, not regional. Satellite campus of Ohio State. Go Bucks all day. And had the same benefits, went to football games, emails the same, Buck ID. Only difference is I didn't live in Columbus and I saved a whole bunch of money. A whole bunch. But it was great. I realized during my first semester that I was not meant to go into science. I originally started out as a marine biology major and changed to theater performing arts. The spectrum and this just jumped. But it was awesome. Did a couple shows while I was out there, studied abroad, got to visit Prague in the Czech Republic and to see Terezín, a couple of our Holocaust spots where theater was kind of a saving grace for those going through the Holocaust and in the concentration camps, which is so moving in and of itself. But jump back, freshman year, lived in a apartment building that acted as a dorm but wasn't a dorm. But it was fun. Sophomore year, getting into the classes, working both on campus and off campus. Had 4 jobs at one point during my sophomore through senior year, paying for school. And then my senior year, decided to take a study abroad trip to the Czech Republic, as I mentioned. And we studied for 2 weeks. Got to visit all of the National Theater, the City Theater. I don't remember the names, but they were beautiful. One was completely gold inside. It was crazy. And then we got to tour a palace for a rich English family. That was a private tour, and see the backstage of their own theater with a wood original set design, which was awesome. Highly recommend going to that city in general. It's very beautiful. There's a lot to see. The architecture, Gothic cathedrals are amazing. And during that time, I had a lot of struggles. I did not make the best choices around certain people, and I kind of fell away from my faith and from who I was, and just kind of fit in and had a party lifestyle, I guess you could say, to live out my college days, which was very disappointing and hurt a lot of people. Lost some friends. Now, on the other end of that, it takes an experience to know what to do in experience. So I am grateful that I came out of that and that I'm a stronger person and I can use my experiences to help others get out of those same situations, or if they're going into it, possibly that they could just avoid it altogether. It's hurtful. emotionally, mentally, physically, just exhausted. A lot of times didn't feel the motivation to go anywhere, but you keep going. And you tell people you're okay when you're really not, and that's not healthy at all. Don't do it. If you are hurting, please reach out to somebody, parent, a loved one, sibling, friend, because you need to have the help to get through whatever it is you're going through, because chances are that you're not the only one going through it, and there's no reason that you should try to stress over figuring it out on your own. With that, when you have faith, like I do now, leaning on God is a huge comforter and for guidance and direction, and He'll give you the purpose behind it, and He always can take something hard or maybe something negative and turn into something beautiful and something that's powerful, that's a part of your story, just like I have my story, that can be used to reach other people, and it's something that you need to cherish and value, because it's not something people can argue with, because it's your story. They can argue with facts all day long, but they can't argue with your story. So be confident in speaking out and saying what you think and loving on those around you, because you need to appreciate the things that we have and the freedoms that we're given. And that's something that's always not necessarily appreciated, but taken for granted. So college is a very trying time, and it was something that will test you into growing into the adult that you're going to be. But don't let yourself fall into just what other people think you are, or what they tell you should be, or who you're around influence you. You should be the one influencing others. So if you want to hear more, I would be glad to share with you. You can also check out my blog, link below, or follow me on Instagram and Twitter and ask me any kind of questions at #LifeOfAPK. That'll also be in this video as well. Thank you, I love you all, and God bless.